Hello, Seahawk Nation, and welcome back to another edition of Seahawk Weekly, presented by Bud's Chicken and Seafood. I'm your host, Danny Solomon, the voice of the Seahawks, and as always, it is so nice to be here with you today. It's even nicer to be here than normal because we are welcoming back Coach Russ. Coach, it's been a while since we've been here. It's so good to see you.
Thank you. Bless.
So we all saw the press release that went out about a week ago, but it's always better to get the information from the source directly. So the platform is yours. Take it away, Coach.
I want to, first off, thank everybody for their thoughts and prayers for me. Around 5 weeks ago, unfortunately, after our game against Southeastern, I had to go to the hospital, and there, that's where I found out I had a condition called Guillain-Barré syndrome. Unfortunately, it affected my breathing right when I went to the hospital, and I had to be intubated for 5 straight days. And I thank my family and friends just being right there with me, my wife and my parents, really helping me through this situation as, God was watching over me. And I was in ICU for about 2.5 weeks, and but after that, I was on the road to recovery. I think this is an opportunity for her to continue to give God the praise, through the adversity. And I just feel like it's this whole situation is going to make me a better husband, father, coach, and I learned so much from it. And I just have blessed to have so much understanding within it. I do want to thank the people in the hospital. It's crazy because a lot of the nurses and doctors did a great job of just watching over me. But some of those nurses were Kaiser grads. So it's just amazing how things work out and things come full circle. But I want to thank our administration and Kaiser University as a whole, our coaching staff, led by Coach Davila, who took over the program for me. He did a great job, and the rest of the coaches continue to hold the standard that we put forth within our team, and our players that was able to continue to hold that standard as well and execute the game plan and everything that we teach our players, and we're trying to get our players to do is something that I have to endure right now. And it's funny, my wife calls them Russisms, but the things that I get on our team about of how you're going to deal with adversity and being patient and not allowing things to be in vain and not learn from them. Those are things that I'm doing right now with this condition with Guillain-Barré syndrome. It is something that affects your nerves, and I still have a road ahead of recovery, but I'm so blessed to be able to be back with the team this week and be able to be their leader as we go out to the game in the semifinals. And I'm taking this thing slowly. My wife is making sure I do so, and I'm just so happy and glad that our team is allowing me to be able to lead them and be able to be a part of what's happening with this program. So I don't take this for granted. I don't take it lightly of everybody that had the concerns for me. I really appreciate it. And again, the thoughts and prayers definitely affected me as I was able to work through this thing. And it's just a blessing itself for me to be here and for me to still do something that I love and come back and do something I love. But I look at just life in general so differently, and it's just another opportunity to impact. And this is my testimony that I'm so excited to continue to talk about. But now I'm excited to get back to what matters, and that's the team, that's the players and coaches, and that's the next game that we have in terms of trying to reach our biggest goal. And we have 2 more games, but we have to take care of this upcoming game first. And I'm just blessed to be able to be by the side of our coaches and the players as we do so. So thanks again so much, Seahawk Nation, for everything that you have done for me. And I still want to continue to thank my family and friends of being right there by my side as God got me through this, and is going to continue to get me through this as we go on to the next step. So again, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
It was a lot to be thankful for this time of year, and we are very thankful that you are back here without a shadow of a doubt. I wanted to bring a little bit of focus to the players because you kept mentioning the players. What was their reaction when they saw you for the first time?
Yeah, man, I miss them so much. I was able to, on Thanksgiving, I really wanted to try to get out the hospital so bad, and Thanksgiving I was able to do a Zoom call with them. And then it's amazing, my recovery has I've been doing so well, and right after that I was able to get out the hospital, and that was my first thing I wanted to do, to go see them, and it was so exciting for me. And you just you never know how fast things happen in life, and I think it definitely was a big impact for me, and it seemed like it was for them as well. But it's just a learning experience. It's something that I'm telling you, is going to make me so much of a better person to continue to coach them up of how things can change so quick. And I think those guys are starting to realize that a little bit. And I've been in their shoes. College, you think you're invisible and things can happen, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now I think they can take my testimony as something in terms of not taking anything for granted, and trying to live as best as they can, because things can change so quick. So it was a great experience to be back with them for the first time.
And we are so thankful that you are back. And Coach, we're going to turn our attention to football next. But we did want to talk about this first. So, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Russ here with us, and we will see him and the rest of the team in action on Saturday at 1 p.m. as they take on the College of Idaho Yotes. We're going to talk a little bit about that game and about everything involving this semifinal matchup when we return right after this commercial break. At this time, Kaiser Athletics would like to thank our proud sponsors: Banyan Printing and Signs, Bud's Chicken and Seafood, Chick-fil-A, Delta Hotels by Marriott, Duffy's Sports Grill, ESPN 106.3 FM, FPL, The Hampton Inn, Jersey Mike's, Kona Ice, Lifetime Steel Buildings, McKebb's, the Palm Beach County Sports Commission, Palm Beach Juniors, Playa Bowls, and Rip Print. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Danny Solomon. He's Myles Russ, and you are watching this special edition of Seahawk Weekly presented by Bud's Chicken and Seafood. So now, Coach, we're going to turn our attention to the upcoming game because this is a big one coming up. Semifinal matchup here at home against College of Idaho. I feel like there's deja vu a little bit here.
Tell me about it.
So what do you think the team needs to do? What do you think is going to be the keys to this game?
Yeah, I'm so excited for our team and what they have endured this whole year, and just being able to be back at home. College of Idaho brings so many different things to the table in terms of their defense. One of the top run defenses in the country, the balance offensively, with running the football, throwing the ball. They, have a really good quarterback that can do a little bit of both. So I'm just excited for us to, try to execute, and our coordinators have done a great job, Coach Davila and Coach Knockin with their prospective guys on their side of the ball. It's been great to just see how we continue to hold the standard, and I think our team has done a great job doing so. I've been blessed to be able to continue to be with them in practice this week, and just seeing how we're executing, seeing how we're going about this week. I'm excited for us to come out Saturday and really show everybody what we've been working on this week, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us.
Oh, it absolutely will. And one of the things that you mentioned that we should spotlight is their defense. Yeah. They've been outstanding this year. They have held every opponent they have faced to under 28 points this year. So you would think that, on paper, this is going to be a very defensive mindset game, but you can't count this offense out. Our offense has been on a roll as of late. Yeah. So just talk about the mindset for the offense entering this game against this really tough opponent.
It's the same mindset every week. We want to be physical. We want to be physical running the football and still being balanced in the pass game as well. But at the end of the day, the most physical team is going to win the game. And I'm really excited for us to continue to show what we have in terms of that. But it's going to take everything, offense, defense, special teams. When you get later on in this season, in the playoff season like we have been, that's what it's going to take. And I'm really excited for our guys for this opportunity to show our physicality and how we can be consistent within the game with it. I think that's very important. A lot of people don't really talk about, everybody's physical in the beginning, everybody's hyped up, but how are you going to be in that third and fourth quarter? Can you be consistent within the entire game? And that's something that we're focusing on.
This year has been a little bit different for us. It's been a situation where we did not get to play a game last week while they're coming in after getting a revenge victory in this quarterfinal matchup. So how are we going to gear up and get this team ready to go in this all-important semifinal matchup?
Yeah, we're going to treat it like every other week. Nothing's changed in terms of that. And that's why I love about this team. We're, whatever happens, but we're going to take each week the same that we have every other week before this one, and just continue to be consistent in what we do. We had our Monday that we do our normal deal on Monday. We had a really good lift. Coach Cantillo and his staff in the weight room have done a great job of continue to keep that intensity this late in the season. We had a really physical day yesterday on Tuesday, really getting those guys tackling to the ground, making sure that we're continuing to keep that physicality. And as we go on throughout the week, we have set things that we have to get done, and we're going to be able to execute those things and stay focused and making sure that we're putting our guys in the right position to make plays on Saturday.
I mean, you've done all that you can up until this point to set yourself up for success. The road to the national championship, once again, coming through West Palm Beach. You're going to be at home in front of Seahawk Nation. Yeah. What's the message to Seahawk Nation to get everybody out there loud and proud, making as much noise, getting everything you can from the supporting cast?
No, and that's what it's about. I always brag about Seahawk Nation, how we're a family atmosphere. I love our guys are from this area and in Florida in general, and just having them to be able to support our young men that have been doing everything right. I'm so proud of them, on and off the field, and they deserve it. They really do. They work very hard to get in this position, and they deserve to have people supporting them. So I'm so excited to see Seahawk Nation there to support us in the semifinals, and I'm very confident our guys are going to work hard and give them the best show that we can. So I really appreciate you guys. If you guys can come out and support our guys, and I'm excited for us to try to execute the game plan. So hopefully we can keep this thing going.
The Seahawks will look to try and make their 4th straight national championship appearance, as they will face off with the College of Idaho Yotes here on Saturday at 1 p.m. If you can't be here in person, though, you always can tune in to the Urban Edge Network or listen in on ESPN 106.3 FM. Coach, it is so good to be back here with you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's great to see you. For Coach Russ and myself and everybody here at Coz University, we thank you for tuning into this edition of Seahawk Weekly, presented by Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Until next time, so long, Seahawk Nation.